Hello, it's been a long time since I did my last video, but hopefully that's going to change. One of the great things about working in publishing and having a lot of friends living in the same city who are also very interested in books is that I can quite easily get a lot of great books that I'm excited to read. I have an enormous TBR pile at the moment that I really want to make some impact on. And as part of that, I wanted to talk today about 5 books that I want to try and read over the next couple of weeks because I think they're fairly short and I've been looking forward to reading them for a while. I was really excited about them when I got them. So, first of all, I have Our Chemical Hearts by Crystal Sutherland. This was published in the last couple of months by Hockey Books. It is a young adult and is billed a bit like John Green meets Rainbow Rowell in this heartbreaking tale of bittersweet first love. As you can see, I've made a start on this one. So far so good. Henry has always thought that the moment he met the love of his life would be more like in the movies. Grace Town has just come to his school. She's transferred from another one in town and she's a bit strange. She wears boys' clothes, she has messy hair, and yet somehow Henry and Grace start to form a friendship. That's about where I've got to at the moment. We'll see where it goes. I'm hopefully going to finish this one in the next couple of days. It is quite a light, quick read so far. The second book in my list to read is Not If I See You First by Eric Lindstrom. I've been interested in this book since I first heard about it. It is about a girl called Parker Grant and she is blind. Let me read you a little bit from the description. Parker Grant doesn't need perfect vision to see right through you. That's why she created the rules. Don't treat her any different just because she's blind, and never take advantage. When Scott Kilpatrick, the boy who broke her heart, suddenly reappears at school, Parker knows there's only one way to react: shun him so hard it hurts. She has enough to deal with already, like trying out for the track team and giving herself a gold star for every day she hasn't cried since her dad's death. But avoiding her past quickly proves impossible, and the more Parker learns about what really happened, both with Scott and her dad, the more she starts to realise she can't run from her heartbreak forever. Which sounds fun. Mostly I'm intrigued by this book because the main character is blind, and also what really drew me into this book the first time I saw the cover was that it's got Braille on the front cover, which I don't know, but I assume says "Not If I See You First." And I just thought that was an awesome thing to do on a cover of a book about a character who's blind. So hopefully I will get to that one later this week. The third book I'm going to talk about is another YA book. This is Our Own Private Universe by Robin Talley. I'm not sure if this has just come out or is coming out soon. It follows on from Lies We Tell Ourselves and As I Descended. I read Lies We Tell Ourselves when it was shortlisted for the Carnegie Medal, and I also had the privilege of meeting Robin around that time. Let me read you from the back cover. 15-year-old Aki Simon already knows she's bisexual. Well, hypothetically at least. She just hasn't had the chance to kiss an actual real-life girl yet. So when Aki sets off on a group trip to a small Mexican town for the summer and she meets Krista, slightly older, far more experienced, it seems the perfect time to make that knowledge more than hypothetical. But it's not going to be that easy. It turns out Krista just might have a boyfriend waiting for her back home, which means Aki has to sort out what she really wants. A few kisses, a summer fling, or something more. Maybe even something real. Because whether she means to or not, Aki might just be falling in love. I really like finding stories that are more diverse than just boy meets girl and they fall in love. So I am looking forward to reading this. It's also fairly short, should be a fairly quick read. I read Lies We Tell Ourselves in about a day and a half, so I'm hoping this one will be equally quick and enjoyable. The next book, taking a more serious turn, is obviously not quite the finished cover. This is called The Draftsman by Robert Lardner. It is set during World War II in Germany. It's about a man who finds a job and this ends several years of unemployment for him. But it raises lots of moral questions for him because the company he is working for is an engineering firm who build ovens for the SS. Obviously this is going to be quite a read to make me think a lot. One of my friends read it and really enjoys it. I also get the impression it's going to be a bit of a tearjerker in places, so I'll make sure I have my tissues close to hand. I've already made a bit of a start on reading this one just on lunchtimes, but I'm looking forward to probably getting stuck into it and being able to sit down and read it all through. This comes out on the 9th of February in the UK. I will try and let you know what I think of it before then. So those are the 5 books that I'm planning on reading in the next 2 weeks. I also just want to mention Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. This is not the finished cover, but it does look very similar to this. It is a thriller, and I have just posted my review of it, so if you would like to know more, I really enjoyed it. I will put a link along the bottom of the screen and also in the description box. And I would love if you let me know what you think about that. If you've read Behind Her Eyes or any of the other books I mentioned today, let me know in the comments what you thought of them, or if you're planning to read them, I'd love to hear that as well. And I will talk to you soon. Bye!